The year of 2018 draws to a close, and it's had its fair share of challenges, such as the ever increasing fuel prices and the overall low business sentiment in the auto industry. The sales figures too remained either flat or saw a drop. But navigating its way through all these challenges, the Indian auto industry had a great year with some really big launches such as the Maruti Suzuki Swift and the Hyundai Santro, along with a bunch of SUVs. Here is a throwback to what proved to be a standout year for the Indian automotive industry. Toyota finally launched the Yaris in India to take on the likes of the Honda City, the Hyundai Verna, and even the Maruti Suzuki Ciaz. And although the Yaris hasn't really done the kind of numbers we would expect from a car in that segment, we were really impressed by the sheer quality it delivers and, of course, the smoothness of that engine. The new Yaris also features a first-in-class roof-mounted AC for the rear passengers, and on the whole is just a great chauffeur-driven car for the segment. Sadly, it is just a tad bit too expensive as compared to its peers, and maybe that is one of the reasons it hasn't managed to set the sales charts on fire. One of the hottest launches of 2018 and possibly one of the most fun cars launched this year too is the Tata Tiago JTP. If there ever was a hot hatch that deserves the title, this is it. Not only has Tata reworked the engine and given it a turbo, the Tiago has also received a big upgrade to the suspension, and even the tires are matched to the setup to give it great handling. With over 110 brake horsepower on tap, the subtle yet purposeful Tiago JTP is absolutely a cracker of a little car, and we hear there are some lovely factory mod options on the way for this little hatch. Do we want one? Absolutely. The new Honda Amaze is another car that first showcased at the 2018 Auto Expo. While it does have a bit of a love it or hate it design language, the car has shifted the benchmark in the subcompact sedan segment in India. It drives well, handles well, is spacious, has a great interior with a ton of features, and most importantly, still gets that very fuel efficient but fun to drive petrol and diesel option. And to top it all off, the Amaze is the first car in the world to get a diesel CVT option. And that one thing really does make it the perfect package in the sub 4 meter sedan space. Possibly one of the biggest launches of 2018 was the Hyundai Santro. Priced between 3,90,000 rupees to 5,65,000 rupees, the Santro offers a whole range of new features in the segment. Available with a manual and an AMT automatic, the Santro gets only the petrol option for now. The top spec car is well loaded with features including a touchscreen infotainment system that features a rear parking camera, inbuilt navigation, Apple CarPlay and even Android Auto. But the most important bit is that the new Santro drives well and at 20.3 kilometers to the litre is quite fuel efficient too. Oh, before you forget, it also gets a CNG version with a fuel economy figure of over 30 kilometers to the kg. And we round off our countdown with possibly the most important car launch of 2018, which was the new generation Maruti Suzuki Swift. The all-new Maruti Suzuki Swift made its debut at the 2018 Indian Auto Expo and was an instant success. What Maruti has done is jam-pack the Swift with a whole long list of features such as LED headlamps, LED daytime running lights, dual airbags to mention a few. And you also get the lovely infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The new Swift also looks really nice and sporty, something that has always been a plus point for this popular hatchback, and also gets both petrol and diesel options. And for the first time ever, Maruti has also offered the Swift with an AMT automatic gearbox for the diesel. No wonder it is one of India's best-selling cars today.